Yes, today we're going to learn how to graph a sine function. We have f of x equals 2 sine of x minus 5 over 3 plus 1. This is the way the equation is written, but we need to write it in this form like this. We need to take the b out. In this case, the coefficient form of x is just 1. We won't do it. It won't be shown, but in others that I'm going to do, it will. The first thing we need to do is draw our sine, our standard sine of x. This is sine of x. And you can see that it has an amplitude of 1 and negative 1. It has a 0 at pi, and a 0 at 2 pi. And in the middle, it has pi over 2 at a maximum, our positive right here interval at pi over 2, and our negative interval at 3 pi over 2. So the first thing that we need to do is write our function. We know that it's going to have a shift of pi over 3 to the right, positive. Because it's negative, we're going to move it to the positive side. And if it was positive, we will move it to the negative side. So the first thing we need to do is find our period. And our period is just 2 pi, right? 2 pi divided by b, which is equal to 2 pi divided by b. Well, the coefficient in front of b is just 1 by 1. So this means is 2 pi. It has an amplitude of 2. It has a vertical shift of 1 and has a horizontal shift of negative pi over 3. So the first thing we need to look is, well, where our zeros are in a standard. It's a 0, a pi, and 2 pi. Okay. So we're going to do this. It's a 0 pi. That's where we find our zeros, and a 2 pi. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to say the argument right here. This argument right here, x minus pi over 3. Okay, x minus pi over 3 is equal to 0. So then x is equal to pi over 3. That's our first 0 right here. Then our second 0 is going to be a pi. Well, we get pi and just add pi over 3, and this is going to be 4 pi over 3. The next one is a what? A 2 pi. 2 pi plus pi over 3. And this is going to be 6 plus 1, that's 7 pi over 3. Okay, we can come over here. We know that our amplitude is 2. But it's going to be shift 1 positive up. So let me just write this right here for reference. You don't have to do it, but it's just helpful to know, okay? And it's going to be shift, right? 1 up. So now, I have that. I can write, I need to move this pi over 3, right? So it's going to be this right here. And I'm just going to write, because that's my 0. Let me write it down here so it won't bother me in any way. This is going to be pi over 3. Then I'm going to have somewhere around here, put it right here. Somewhere around here, I'm going to have my other point right here. So I can write it down at the bottom. This is going to be 4 pi over 3. And then somewhere around here, I'm going to have my other 0, which is going to be 7 pi over 3. So then I know that initially it was negative 2, my amplitude, and 2. But now it's going to shift off 1. So it's going to be negative 1 and positive 3. And let me write this line right here just for references, so that I can know right here. So now I know that my graph is going to start right here like this. Let me get somewhere in the middle right here. Somewhere in the middle right here. And somewhere in the middle right here. So I know that my graph is going to look something like this. It's going to go up like this, writing dash, because I mean, it makes it a lot simpler. Going to go like this, go like this. Got it close to through that right here. Going across to this like this, to this point right here. Then it's going to go like this and go up like this all the way to here. Okay, so it's going to look something like this. It's not the best sign that wave that I can write, but it's going to look something like this. It's going to look something like this. Now, if I want to find the middle point right here, right, and this right here, well, pi over 3 and 4 pi over 3, the middle will be 5 pi over 6, and over here will be 11 pi over 3. And we have our new graph. This is our new graph of our sine. You can see the transformation that it took. This is the way it was, and this is the way it is now, because it was shift pi over 3 to the right, and then it was shift, a vertical shift up of 1. So if you like this video, please hit like and subscribe. Thank you.